So I'm at Catterline today, which is just south of Stonehaven, just outside Aberdeen, and it's a place I've come before and not really managed to get a photograph that I'm happy with. And I've been walking along the beach today, the stone beach, and nothing's been screaming out at me, but I found this nice composition coming right across to the other end of the beach. It's a really bland sky today. There's no texture to it, there's no drama in the clouds or anything like that. It's very bland. And when I see a sky like that, what I try and do is find a composition where the sky is maybe only taking up part of the image, a very small part, or maybe the sky isn't in the composition whatsoever. And I've kind of got that here. I'm looking down at these wet rocks. I've got my polarizer on to take the glare off those rocks, and I've got some cliffs in the background. There is sky in the image. It's just kind of occupying maybe the top third of the screen when I'm looking at it here just now. I'm doing about a second exposure just to slow the water as the tide comes in and just hangs and gets caught up in the rocks, just to kind of introduce a bit of blur to the water there. So it's a perfect composition for a day like today, and for a location where I've generally struggled with in the past, just to find something that really sort of ticks the right box. So it's good. I'd say about a 1 second exposure. I've got a little stopper in there. I've got a 0.9 ND soft grad just to bring what sky there is in the image to bring the exposure a bit more in line with the rest of the image and keep it balanced. I'm shooting at an ISO. What ISO am I shooting at actually? ISO 100. And yeah, it seems like quite a nice image. It's got a lot of detail in the foreground, lots of contrast and things. And there's this leading line where the water's coming in and it leads you back through to the cliffs in the background. So it's not the image I envisaged getting here today, but I think it's nice nonetheless. And it's always good to come away from a location having got something in the bag. So I'm quite happy with this one. And I might take a walk down to the other side of the beach and see if there's anything there as well. That's it, I've taken my photographs. I come back to the car. On the walk back up, I couldn't set up because I was on a road, so I couldn't set up to actually film it, but I ended up getting some really nice images. It's the dark stone beach, and that line of contrast where the waves are hitting the rocks, and then the blue sea. It's very almost like some of the images I've seen of Iceland with the black sand beaches. Not quite as good as that, I have to admit, but it's got that feel about it. So I'm quite looking forward to getting that back and editing it as well. So that should be interesting too. In the end, I didn't go up the other end of the beach. I went and had a look, but there was nothing really grabbed my fancy. And in the end, I've opted just to come back. But I've got 2 images that I think I'm pretty happy with. 2 very different images as well. So that's great. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to edit the images, but I'm hoping I've got some good B-roll this time. It's been favourable conditions. The rain held off, which is always a blessing, and yeah, it hasn't been too cold either, which is great considering the beast from the east has just passed us. So yeah, delighted with the outcome. I'm going to go back, edit the images. Thanks for watching the video. Great to catch up with you again. If you've not subscribed already, please do so below. Sign up for notifications as well, so any new videos I put up, you'll be the first ones to know. And yeah, just thanks for watching, thanks for supporting my channel. Leave comments below, hit the like button in the video, makes a huge difference too. But yeah, leave comments, I'd love to hear your feedback, good and bad. It's always welcome, and any ideas you've got or anything you'd like to see me photograph, just drop a comment. Love it. Alright, until next time, I'll see you next week. Bye.